How's it going, everybody? I'm Jay Roselle. Corey, it's been almost 4 years since we've been on the air. WTF has changed.
Hi, I'm Corey Zay, and I'd have to say pretty much everything, Jay. Nothing's the same these days. Nothing.
Corey, did you really keep that shirt from 4 years ago?
Of course not. I just picked this one up a few days ago.
Well, it is looking a little dingy.
They still sell them. Don't worry.
It might be time for a new wardrobe with all these upgrades we have this year. What's going on, everybody? This is the WTF, the Wiffle Ball Task Force. It's been 4 years, but we're back and in high definition. We're coming at you live from Hess Field today while we're awaiting the finishing construction of our brand new set. We're here to wrap up the first week of the 2012 season. And opening day started off with Rangers and Tigers. Corey, you were there on opening day in that game, so why don't you give us your thoughts?
I'll tell you what, Jay. This game was actually closer than the final score indicates. If you look at the box score, we were only out hit by 8-7. Outscored 7-0. I mean, we had hits in every inning. Blaine Drescher, the kid we called up 24 hours before the game, comes in, goes 4 for 5. I think our offense really proved a lot against that. Even though he didn't score any runs, he's one of the best pitchers, and I think we made our mark offensively.
Well, you guys did get 7 hits off of two-time Cy Young Award winner T.O. I don't think that's too bad. That must be pretty close to an all-time high. You don't just come out to bop and hit a 3-run jack and then not expect to win. I mean, that should be automatic right there. Home runs by T.O. and Omar, 3-run home runs, both of them pretty much sealed the deal. But I think you guys looked all right, and I think you guys are pretty promising, and I think you shouldn't have a cause for concern.
Yeah, I mean, it was certainly a valiant effort, but we in the end we came up short. Speaking of valiant efforts and coming up short, the Reds took on the Cardinals in Game 2 of opening day.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed in this one. Cardinals, defending champions, mercied the Reds 15-3. Nick Leffler, the surprise return. We just found out that day that he was going to be starting. And did not look so well in his return, had some control problems. He was a little shaky. He came on and was a little better later on in the game, but still not enough.
Yeah, he got a tough break in the first inning with 2 outs. Their first baseman made a really bad error. I think it ended up costing him 5 runs in that first inning alone, and that kind of put it out of reach because you're really not going to come from behind against the Cardinals.
Especially with Chris Hordell on the mound. Looked sharp as usual.
Didn't give up that 3-run shot to Aussie.
Aussie.
It was a good swing.
You boy!
That's right.
He still got it. But all in all, the Cardinals still look like the team to beat this year. Definitely justify being number 1 in the rankings.
I fully expect Leffler to come around too. I mean, it's his first start in 2 years.
I think they'll be fine. Leffler as a number 2.
Certainly you're in good shape when he's your number 2.
Speaking of number 2s, the Phillies took a shit on the Cubs in the final game on opening day. Phillies looked very good against a Cubs roster who we didn't know a single player of until they showed up that day. Final score was 19-11, but this game wasn't really very close at all.
I really like this Phillies team. They're young, but they got talent. Bennett, they made a rookie mistake. Bennett pitched 2 1/3. Should have pulled himself after 2 to be eligible for the next series, but they'll learn. They have a really powerful offense. You're right, it wasn't as close as the final score indicated. But the Cubs do have some talent there, especially Sean Sheldon, White Poppy. He's a beast at the plate, and I was impressed by the Phillies, but they're going to take their lumps.
Well, we all know that the Cubs are going to be getting reinforcements sometime within the next few weeks when John Dyer and Matt Hogan, their number 1 and number 2 pitchers, return. But the question is, how big of a hole are they going to dig themselves into by the time that happens? I guess it's like beat up on the Cubs while you can.
Yeah, they're definitely going to be a different team a month from now, and like you said, you kind of got to beat them now because with the rotation reset, it's just going to be Dyer Hogan, Dyer Hogan, Dyer Hogan, Dyer Hogan all the way for a month.
Well, that's only until they reach 500 at the very least.
If they reach 500.
And you know that when they do come back, teams are going to be putting their best pitchers against them. So those games might not be locks either.
True. It's going to be interesting to see who wins more games this year, the Phillies or the Cubs.
All right, speaking of close contests on opening day, the one game that everybody came to see, the big grudge match, Brewers and Braves, Hess versus Giordano. Everybody's been looking out for this one all season.
It was a great game. I mean, 1-0 and went extra innings. There was controversy, which always makes things a little better. But honestly, I was really surprised in the lack of offense, really from both teams. I would say Hess threw 98% sliders, and I think the Brewers only got 2 hits off of him. And Giordano, I mean, he pitched a really good game. I give him credit. But the Braves were talking about how they're going to smash him. They got like 3 hits.
You know, after falling short last year, the Brewers definitely made a statement in this game. But the Braves are going to have another shot. Week 2, Hess and Gio, the rematch.
You know, I was certainly happy for the Brewers because I hate the Braves, and I always will. But I really look for both offenses to have a much more impact in the rematch for sure.
Yeah, as if that game didn't need any more drama, it's going to be for the WTF Survivor Series Championship, our brand new promotion for the show. I'm excited. We're going to go over all the action that's gone down so far right after this break. Don't go anywhere. This is WTF. You know, here at the WTF, the work really never ends. I get a lot of emails and tweets asking us, how long does it take to film a show? Which one? And that'll do it for us this week on WTF. We'll see you next time.
Good night, rookies and bookies. Nice.
It was a good show this week.
Yeah, not bad. Work on that last shot next time.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hey,
Was that a nice little shot
hey, no, look.
right there?
No, look.
How many
75,
times
not
have we
85,
talked
75.
about this?
Hey y'all, calm down. We're on a 15 seconds to Mexico. Good God, get ready, hurry up, we coming. Oh, the Mexicans is gonna be mad if we not here. Put your hats on, everything, hurry, hurry, hurry. Come on, we got like 5 seconds, let's go. Go.
Hola, me llamo Corizé. Yo soy aquí, el amigo mexicano. Bigón, empezamos.
Y bienvenidos a WTF.
Hey, welcome back to the show. Jay, I don't know how excited you are, but I am pumped to dive into this Survivor Series footage. This has got to be the greatest contest ever.
Well, if you haven't heard about the Survivor Series so far, basically, we all know that everybody loves to see highlights of their game. So that's why we are here to cover all the highlights of the Survivor Series so you get to see yourself on camera. And more importantly, you get to win that big piece of gold there. Authentic.
Discount double check time.
All right, let's dive right into the highlights. Game 1 for the Survivor Series title. Aussie, take us home.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is scheduled for 6 innings and is for the WTF Survivor Series title.
Get out of here.
Congratulations to Sinkoff on the first one and done of the year. See ya!
And Sinkoff returns the favor.
Four. 3. We're tied. Get out. There you go. That was Get out. Get it. Let's go. Slide. Stay. Get out! Yeah! Catch that? Web 10. Go, 3.
Dig it out.
Two. You're going like 3.
Nah, stay. Big.
That's what I'm talking about. Hustle. Full time was great. Oh, it's out. He's out. 2 in 1 game already.
Yeah, lay it out, Ed. There, you're there.
Safe. Got speed on first.
Back, Ed.
Pick it up. Safe. He is safe. Appeal.
And he almost ate
Appeal. Yeah, appeal. I get my appeal.
You're up, Ed.
There you go, Pete.
Out. Oh, you gotta get the second on that, bro. It's all right.
You're here.
I got 4.
Boy. Nice hit, Dan. Get out. Yep.
It is fair.
That's not good.
You got it. Hey. Ooh, that was a nice try.
Get out.
Varno, where are you? Fair ball, it's a fair ball. Wow, that's a nice play. Wow. Oh, shit!
No.
That's game. Wait, touch it. All right.
Welcome back to the show. It's time to play our favorite game here in the WTF show, Odds Makers. Let's get started.
Odds makers, the game that's sweeping the nation. All right, let's get started. What are the chances that Chris Hess starts out in an unprecedented 0-2?
Well, he's 0-1 for a reason, because he lost to Giordano. Who's he facing in the second start? Giordano. I give it 50-50 because I really expect the Brewers' offense to get going in this, but I also expect the Braves' offense to get going. So I'm going 50%.
50%. Okay. Well, Chris Hess, he's a 6-time Cy Young Award winner, 5-time for a reason. Has he lost 2 games in a row before? I don't think so. So I don't really see this as happening again. I don't see him losing again. But I'll give Gio some credit. I'll give it about 20%. But I really don't think it'll happen. All right, a lot of new rules benefiting short mounders this year. What are the chances that a short mounder ever throws a no-hitter?
This question has been thrown around really fresh off Gary Merritt's performance, where he went 7 innings, actually 8 innings, scoreless
Over 2 games.
over 2 games against the Cubs. But a no-hitter from the short mound? No way. I'm going 1%.
1%. You really
So hard to do.
You really can't. Couldn't go 0 on that.
No.
Well,
It's possible.
How many dominant short mound pitchers are there in the league exactly?
Besides me?
9. Listen, the only way for a short mound pitcher to be effective is to have a lot of movement, which you can't do on slow pitchers. Now, in order for a short mound to even be effective, he has to push the envelope on that speed limit. So I don't think it'll ever happen. I'm going all in on this one.
You can give up.
Squadouche, 0%.
Speaking of the short mound, what are the odds that Justin Mara stays at the short mound after his performance in week 1 for the short mound?
Well, he did get beat 7-0 by the Braves on Monday.
7-4.
7-4. Right. He gave up 7 runs to the Braves. Relinquished that Survivor Series belt. I think that once he recovers from his collarbone injury, he will return to the farm mound. So that's where it was most effective last year. I'm going again. Squad douche, 0%. That's how you win this game.
0%.
That's why I'm undefeated.
He looked really good from the short mound. Arm action, lots of arm action. He did pitch really well, but I think if nothing else, pride is going to push him back to the farm mound. But I'm going to go 10%. Don't be surprised if you see him there again late in the year.
I'm not about that. All right, one of our most prestigious records here in Hess Field Wiffle Ball, home run record set by Nick Sutter in 2006, 22 home runs. What are the chances that it ever gets broken this year?
I think pretty good. I'd be shocked if someone didn't get to 20, at least 19. I think the leader right now is at 5, and there's a handful that are at 4 after just 1 week of play. I'm going 65%.
I think that's pretty high. I've had a pretty strong opinion against this since the beginning. I think there's a few people with 4 right now, but those easy matchups aren't going to come all year long. Pretty soon you're going to be facing the TOs, the Hesses, and the Chris Horwadells of the league, and it's not going to happen. You're going to go 0 for that game, and you're going to go 0 for that record ever getting broken. 0, 0, 0, the trifecta.
That last one better be 0 because we got the Rays ahead of the Tigers. They meet in week 3. What are the chances that your team has a better record going into that matchup?
The Rack City rematch, the collision of 2 WTF co-hosts. Well, my team has the Dodgers on Monday. We're facing, we don't know who from the Dodgers. They're number 3 starter. Well, you guys have a rematch with the Rangers, and I think we got a better shot of winning our game than you do. So I'm going to go 60%. Even though I think there's a good chance of us being the same record going into that game.
I'm not sure I really have to say this, but 0%, Jake. There's
0?
absolutely no shot in this.
Oh, it took...
Because we're going to take out the Rangers and TO, and the Dodgers are going to crush you. 0%.
Listen.
Add that up.
Winning. No
Winning.
way. Come on, you just
Winning.
1%.
Winning.
You can't do that.
What is this? Way to go out on a limb there.
Listen, 0, 0. Psst. This game is under protest. And we'll be right back with more WTF. We're going to wrap up the show.
You suck at this game.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. As we're wrapping up week 1, let's go over our winners and losers. Corey, what you got?
Well, my losers so far are the Dodgers offense. Now, I know they actually haven't been that bad, but I had really high expectations. I honestly thought that Varno would be slamming the ball right now. And, you know, Deemer's actually been carrying his weight, but everybody else, I'm not so sure. Mara's hurt, so he's batting right hand instead of left, which doesn't help. But my winners are the Brewers so far. Big win on opening day, a clutch game, Gio versus Hess. Did what they had to do to get the win. And then they go up against Pop. Pop throws a no-hitter for like 9 innings, and they still haven't lost. That's great, right? Honorable mention, though, to the Rays offense. Number 1 in scoring.
Man.
Number 1.
Well, my winners, Zach Pop. I think he's our big winner. Definitely looking like the most dominant pitcher out there so far this year. He seems better than ever.
Told you.
And he did hold the Brewers hitless through 9 innings and 3 hits altogether through 14 and only 1 run. My losers, on the other hand, I think is the Phillies' managerial skills. Captain Stephen Bennett pitched himself on opening day for 2 1/3 innings.
Rookie mistake.
Making him ineligible to pitch against the Tigers, and they promptly were swept in that series.
Yeah, certainly dissecting the schedule and setting up your rotation is a key part of this league, and especially for a rookie team, you want to grab every chance that you can. But as long as you learn from your mistakes and move forward, that's what counts.
Well, like swinging at a Chris Hess knuckle curve in the dirt, hopefully that'll be just a one-time mistake for the Phillies. But you know this won't be a one-time thing. We'll be coming at you with brand new episodes of the WTF every other week. But for tonight, that'll do it for us. Until next time, good night.
Good night to all the Kellys. It's like half our league.
I think for the Kellys and the Phillips, yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, May 17th, you have no idea what you're in for. Oh!
Whole brick, throw it on a triple beam. We get active, we gon' stretch it like a limousine. Ain't no crutching, if I touch it, then it's Mr. Clean. I be rapping in your section, me, my nigga Dean. Ghost boys, in the ghost, nigga. I burn bread, I ain't talking toast, nigga. Whole
You're good.
Now batting for the Rangers. Number 1, Tad O'Neill.
Let's go, Todd! Yeah, baby! There it is! There it is!
Ah, shit. I didn't see it.